I am FRL Mark. I will be your comms for tonight for the GT4 Endurance 2-hour race at Bathurst finale. This should be fun. We have the countdown now just before we start quali, so prepare for the timer to count down and we shall commence quali. As it stands, we have 14 cars on track. It's going to be a night race. I'm not too sure the time, if it's going to turn into day, I'm not too sure, but we'll just go with the flow. I'll try and get you as much action as I can racing wise, so let's look forward to quali and then a good race. That's all we need now for the other two cars to come into the pit. 3 cars and 2 cars out on track. As soon as these 2 come in, we'll start out quali. There was a bit of an hiccup, sorry with the stream. Not sure what happened, but we had to reset and restart later than usual. But it's up and running, so enjoy the race if you're on watching, and for you guys who watch after you've raced this race. Let's see what we can do. So as it stands, we still have 15 cars on track. It's going to be wet, it's going to be slippery, it's going to be fun, and no doubt about that, and hard work. Being the track that it is, Bathurst is always challenging, always fun. In the wet, in the dry is hard enough, in the wet I take my hat off to the guys. It's just, as these guys just start warming up these tyres now. So I'm going to check the map up big in the middle of the screen, only just for quali, just to see where everybody else is on track. As soon as we start the race, the map will be down in the corner so we can have full view of racing. But for quali, I'm going to stick it here to see what everybody is, because nobody's racing. I want to like to see what everybody else on the track. I'll change the camera at the moment to see which one would be suitable. So I thought rear, front, and then we got these. This is what I'll be using. So this is the cycle I'll be using, so you'll be front, rear and camera cycle. So hopefully we can have, so we can see how close they are to the car in front, and let's see how far in front they are with the car behind. Stick around this camera at the moment. I said number 14, which is with Kevin, will set the benchmark for the times for everybody at the back at the moment. So we'll just go from there. It's going to be good racing, everybody, as usual. This is FRL ACC. Don't forget to check out our Patreon page. If you sign up to our Patreon page, there's plenty of stuff in it. There's merch you can buy, the setups you can look at, there's also the stand-ins which are updated as soon as the race is finished. Fair play to the admin team, they update everything so quick, and the response is pretty rapid. But if you want to sign up, it is £3 or £5. Well, £3 or £5. You know, £3 or £5 in sterling. If you're in Europe or whatever, it's going to cost you like I don't know, about €4 or €5 and €6-7, which, you know, it's not a lot anyway. But it doesn't just go to the guys who set up the page or nothing like that. It goes to you guys. You are paying for yourself to keep the server open, running. We did have one, now we got two, but now we got 3 servers because of the Patreon page. Sign up, be involved. It's not mandatory. It's up to you if you want to join, but it's worth a look at. But with Kevin is going to be sending the benchmark times for everybody to follow. I'm quite looking forward to the race, to be honest with you. This is not one of my favourite tracks. Especially in the GT3, GT4 I'm not too bad. The GT4 I'm a lot better. GT3 for me I think is I'm no pro, but I'm just an amateur that just likes sim racing, and this is one of the tracks I do not like. Aliens, I love it, but they still make mistakes. It's a very demanding track and it's good fun. We've got 15 drivers on track, well, 15 drivers in the race, sorry. We've got 11 on track at the moment. A little bit of drizzle here and there. Like I said before, I'll keep the map in the middle of the screen at the moment to see where everybody is on track, because we're not racing. When we're racing it'll be a lot easier, because you go off a telemetry and then not going off the map to see where everybody else is on track qualifying. I do like this track, I'm not in love with it, I do like it, but if I can avoid it I would. I don't know what's worse, Bathurst or Suzuka. Zandervoort is a piece of piss compared to this. See with Kevin coming down the last couple of corners now. There are 23 corners I think, so I think he's coming around 21, 22 now before he comes to the last corner. 23 with Kevin. He's going to be followed closely by, I always struggle saying this name, Omro, I'm just going to call it Omro. Power. No, Will Friedman was the fastest lap at the moment. See if he can make it harder for the drivers behind by going quicker, which he does. 444. Tari crossing the line. Who doesn't set a time? Maybe now he's on a fast lap. Fearless Freaks also. Coming into the pit. Stick on board with Lucius at the moment. See if you can set the time. Like that. Okay. So Lucius and Cam Koala maybe on fast laps now. This Fearless Freak is also on one. Let's see if we can set the time after this lap. A fellow Welshman. Still to set the time. Okay, let me just come across the line. Omro. Bohan Burt. And Beamer Power starts coming across the finish line now. Love you. As they all seem to be bunched up at the moment. All of this track so bunched up with the weather. If I was cars on track now, I would ease off and just let everybody go by. You've got plenty of time to come around twice, I think. Once, twice more. This one and the next one, if they get to the start finish line in time. God, they're so bunched up coming up there, up into the mountain. And there's only 6 people, 6 racers who only set a time. Ooh. There's a car goes. It's a bit bizarre. Get a corner, then overtake the car in front of you, who may have made a mistake. So those two, I'm not too sure what went on there, but Lucius Gaming must have stayed on track. With Bruges overtaking him, I don't know if he got the corner or his time was deleted. Oh, Lucius hits the wall. Tarek is still set, needs to set the time. So we've only got 8 people have set the time so far out of a 50-minute qualifying, and there's only 2 minutes left, which says a lot about this track and the conditions of what's going on. It's a very hard and demanding track at the look. With Bohan Burt is leading the pack out of these 3. last thing he needs now is to mess up and the car's behind. He's a pretty solid driver, so I'm sure he'll be okay. This is the hardest part of the track, I believe. Well, for me. It's this little bit there as it comes down, dipping left. Don't know what's going on in the back for there. We start coming to the end of the quali now. As it stands so far, you have 15 cars and only 9 have set times so far. The bomb bit does improve, but doesn't improve on place. As we'll jump on board with Will at the moment, no disrespect to the other drivers on track, I just don't want to be caught out when we start racing. I just want to follow the race leader on the track as we warm and ties up the formation. I believe this should be, or maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just jumping on comms because he wasn't any tonight. So I'll try and do the best I can to get you the faster cars catching up the back markers. You never know, there could be incidences, it could be clean races. This track is very demanding. The cars are trying to get past through the mountain top. There's nowhere to pass, but people will try and make a move if any little error is made by the car in front. So yeah, it's going to be fun. A little bit of rain, maybe it's on and off. It's supposed to be raining. As I can see, 5-15 minutes. It looks like a little bit like rain at the moment, but what would you choose? Would you go for slicks? Would you go for wets? With the amount of water that's coming down on track now, I'd go with slicks. I would. Don't know why. I'm just an idiot like that. Just go for it. Uh, 23. We got Sean still setting. Comes under the last corner now. Oh, he goes fourth quickest. Oh, that's it. Well done. 76. We go about 400. Let's see what he can do. And we're nearly on in last place. Who still set? Needs to set type. Ah, shit! Caught me out then. I was just about to press. Ah, some luck. Happy days. So that's it. As it stands, we top 15 guys. So we got Will Friedman in first with Kevin second, Beamer Power third, Sean fourth, Cam Koala fifth, Tro sixth, Tarek seven, Broad 8, Fearless Freak 9, Omro 10, Bohan Bert 11, Steve 12, Lucius Gaming 13, King Wheels 14, and Nelio 15th. Like I said earlier guys, you want to check out the Patreon page. The guys who are sorting the FRL Discord out to keep you guys on track and stuff like that. They don't gain nothing out of it. It's to keep you guys on track. You pay in to keep yourself on track, but it don't go just to the server. It goes to prizes, you know, special events and stuff like that. You can win t-shirts, cash prizes, vouchers, merch. It all depends on the event and stuff like that. So it's up to you to be involved, to see what's going on the patron side of it, but it's voluntary. So more the merrier. We got a good FRL based community which have got good admin, drivers, racers, whatever you want to call yourself. We got a good community with a good bunch of guys, and it's fun, fair, safe and enjoyable racing. Well, this race was scheduled for last week. We are finally doing it this week due to the server being down. It's nobody's fault. Something to do with the G portal and stuff like that. So at least we can finish the final tonight. So everybody get the setups going now. I'm gonna take a quick piss, and I will be back in about 30 seconds to a minute. Right then guys, I am FRL Denmark. I will be performing tonight for the World Endurance race at Bathurst finale. I will try and do my best to get you as much action as possible. As we jump on board with the leader at the moment, as the advertisement breaks up, ready for the rolling start to kick off the 2-hour endurance race. I'll change the camera at the moment. There'll be plenty more clips. come down, go up the mountain. Before you come down the mountain, I'll try and get you to see how close cars are. Not just on the Helicam and other TV racing views, I'll try and get you as closer to the action as possible. As you come down just over half the way now. Do you know what I reckon with the formation laps, stuff like this, when you warm your tyres and brakes up, I reckon ghosting should be turned off. Oh, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a Tarek Tornado. Maybe I made a mistake. If Will can pick that up, maybe you can slow down for Tarek to catch up. I don't know. I'm not 100% if it's Tarek or not. I can't see who it is. Number 5 and who's in the standings? I think he may have seen what happened and he's slowing down on purpose for the cars to catch up on her. I don't even know if it's guided or unguided, it doesn't tell me. Around corner 21, 22, I believe it's 23 corners in this track, that's what it says. So the last corner 23. Right then guys, this is gonna be the start of the 2-hour endurance at Bathurst finale, FRL ACC GT4 category, with Will Friedman on pole at the moment. Let's see what's going down. Oh. Everybody seems to have made it around just under halfway of the course with King of the Hill. I'm not sure what happened to him. I don't know if he started in the pits or whatever, but everybody seems to be racing and on track. Let's jump on board with Kevin at the moment. Everybody's under pressure coming down the back end of the mountain now. Keeping it nice and tight. Oh, as he almost clips the wall in. Oh, there seems to be the back marker. As Will seems to have a nice comfortable lead at the moment with Kevin. Oh. What's going on there? as Omro is all over the back of, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure. Everybody's got to do a lap here, so I know what everybody is. Sorry guys, the telemetry is not the best on this game. Camera can be a bit awkward because going up a mountain and stuff like that. Trying to find the best angles for you guys, try and get you the best racing. With Nelio trying to make his way through the pack. King of the Hill who started last. Is that what happened to Fearless Freak? Oh, it was him who came into the pit. He must have had a lot of damage because he's still in there now. Was a good exit out that corner then. We got 2 hours of driving guys, so there'll be plenty to look out for. We will look comfortably in front. 2.5 seconds after 2 laps. Oof. That's quick. With Kevin in second. Beamer in third. That's the top 3 at the moment. Sean, Cam Koala, Metro, followed by Broad. Whoop, as Luke just came in, passes the Aston Martin, I think. Or Tarek Tornado maybe. Oh, you got Steve, sorry. It's Mercedes. I thought it was Aston Martin. Luke just came and gets past. So easy there, he must have made a hell of a mistake. Oh. That's unlucky from Luchas. Trickiest part of the track now. Just looking at the map now, Will is way out in front, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I've got a nice comfortable lead. 6th and 7th are having a nice little scrap. As you can keep it clean and out of trouble coming down the hill. Well, the windy hill. Control of a good exit coming at this corner. The Broad must have past Tro, because I'm sure Tro was in front of Broad this part of the track last lap. I think the BMW is a bit too powerful for the Janetta. Oh, Luke just makes a bit of an error. I think he's got way too much damage. I think he'll come into the pit now to save one of his pit stops, plus do a tyre change maybe, or keep the same tyres on. I tyre change with the amount of damage he may have. Omro goes wide. I don't know, he's so twitchy. Maybe he's a bit of a glitch in the game. Signal strength. The Bohemian Bird right behind. It's followed by King of the Hill. So King of the Hill's over the back to see what's happening there. Let's see if we can get him on the straight. I think he'll have him coming up there now, maybe. No. That's all. The King of the Hill is all over the back of Bohambert. Make it stick. Go on. Can you make it stick? Jump on board of these two at the moment. Just remember guys, we've got 2 hours of racing, so there'll be plenty to look at. Plenty of racing, plenty of mishaps no doubt. Nice tiny windy part of the section. The King of the Hill is all over the back of Bohambert. The Audi seems to be closing slightly, ever so slightly. Oh, let's see if King of the Hill can get him up. Maybe on a stop in the straight, but maybe on the next straight, maybe. Turns in tidy now, happy days. Let's see if you can have a nice drive out to this corner. Oops, sorry guys, pressed the wrong button. As King of the Hill passes Bohambert. Kevin is down, he's pitted. I don't think got any damage or nothing like that. I think he's pitted just to get one out of the way, just get some clear track and gain some time. If he had any damage, I think he would have stayed in a little bit longer, because at the beginning of the race and he's still in front of 2 racers. Suggests that even if a damage, you come in for a pit. As Will has a lovely lead out in front. 12 seconds. He's definitely going to be catching up in about 5-6 laps. The back marker. Well, let's say make a mistake. But looking at the telemetry, everybody seems to be spread out at the moment, just over a second apart. It's a long race, it's like a game of chess. Strategy. Who's gonna do what, when? I think guys, we got Broad, who may catch Sean, who's just under a second. That's the closest battle as the telemetry stands at the moment. I will go off telemetry because that's the best indication for me at the moment, sorry. Oh, I don't know if he clipped the wall there then, but he's getting very, very close to the wall. That's Sean. We jump on board with Sean now. Let's see. Road. BMW. It's a bit too far back. We'll soon see the best on brakes, same manufacturer. Who will better setup? Who is the faster guy? It doesn't seem to be gaining. Koala enters a pit. That's unfortunate for him. So these two are the closest at the moment when it comes to battle wise. Looks like coming down the mountain now. Let's see if Broad can gain any time coming down the mountain. Let's see if Sean can defend. As we are very close to the walls, nice tight, lovely. Can be a tricky part of the track. If you miss your braking, you can slide into the wall. I think he's a bit too far back to make any overtake coming down to the next corner. Anybody who's listening, can you hear my stream? Hear me? Because next Monday I talk for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, and I stream, but nobody can hear me. If you can comment yes or no, please. Brilliant, thank you. This is nice and tight up there now. Beam of power seems to be coming under a bit of pressure now. Sean and Broad coming from behind. Have to catch a back marker. Koala. They're playing nicely out of the way. Thank you, Neil, for the replay. I've got these three coming down the track now, so I'll jump on board with Sean, who's in the middle of the three of them. So let's see if they can catch up to Beam of Power. Broad stick to the back of Sean with these three nice and tight. Let's see what's going to happen. Broad seems to be a little bit closer now than he was last lap. He's under a lot of pressure now, as is Sean. I think if Broad may get past, he can gain on maybe. Oh, a little bit wide. That's not too good. Jump back. What's going on? I think that's Carl again out of the way with Steve and Nelio having a scrap. Nope. I don't want to be changing too many things. I don't want to miss any action, guys. Sorry. So that's a Janetta Tro who was overtaken. The telemetry is shit, so bear with me, guys. Let's see if Tro can get him back of the mountain, but we got a little bit of a battle going on as well with these two. So we got two battles going on. Tro's a little bit too far back at the moment, so we'll stick on board with Broad, see if we can gain on Sean coming down the mountain. Cheers. Tro gain any time? Maybe not, but like I said, still an hour and 40 minutes left. It's fucking so much time. So much time left on track, so making an error is not an option anyway, but keeping it on track is an option. It doesn't matter if you're quick or slow, even if you can lose 2 seconds. 2 seconds is better than losing 12, 18, 19, whatever, how many seconds. Oh! As Broad goes wide, keeps it on track, doesn't contact the barrier, which is good, so he's fine. That's unlucky for him, putting Sean under a lot of pressure, which is good. As we jump at the back of the moment, Lucius Gamings is in the pit, which is unfortunate. He's 3 laps down at the moment. I hope he comes back on track, because anything can still happen. Anything can happen. There's still a lot of time left. I jump up over Tarek at the moment. I'm just going through the field. I know there's racing going on and stuff like that, but I try and get everybody involved, everybody on the stream. There's Tarek. He's made his pit. He's got a lot of time he could gain, which you have from 9 down to 1st who haven't pitted. Tarek, who's pitted, may be beneficial. Maybe he's just come in, changed tyres, maybe he didn't do nothing, he just come in with splash and dash, 1 litre, maybe he's had the race fuel for 100 litres. He just come in with splash and dash, just get that 1 pit stop out of the way so he can get track position, nothing in front of him, and he can just go along, and who knows, maybe he'll go short twice and go along on the last leg. Brilliant. Unnecessary pit stops is a pain in the ass when you've got a fucking race plan, but you know, It is what it is. Who knows what's going to happen? This is what I love about ACC. It's good, close, fun battling. King of the Hill had some fun earlier. Nice little scrap going down the hills and up the hills with Boham Burt, I believe, if I remember rightly. Nice little scrap going with them beginning of the race. Just changing the camera angle, guys. Bit of an awkward part of the track. I try to avoid that curb if I can. But apart from that, you wanna. This is not a bad corner. I do like it because it like sucks you in. It like sweeps you round. If you get it tidy as fuck it. I like that corner. Almost up. This is the awkward part of the track now. Coming down there, just not full throttle. Just well. Most probably racers can do full throttle, but I tend to do about 50 to 70% throttle going around there. I'm never flat, no chance. I'm in the fucking wall. He's keeping it nice and tight around here in that Audi. Above with Kevin. He's already made a pit. Who's leading the pack out of the pits at the moment? He is leading everybody who has pitted already. So they're just Gamins, I believe, who's retiring in the pits, which is unfortunate. He did have a bit of a bang. We did catch it, but I would like to see him back on track. I know it's an hour and 30 minutes left. Like I said earlier, anything can happen. A back marker. Tuck. Maybe Tarek. You jump on board with Bohan Burt, sorry. Nice little scrap with him the other day. I'm not sure what day, but it was fun. As per normal, every race is fun. Where, when, whether, anything. Because everybody seems to be spread out at the moment. They got their own little thing going on. I think the pits will matter. You know, it might be 3.5 seconds down by the guy in front. You might be 4 seconds quicker than the car in, you know, who's behind and stuff like that, blah blah blah. I think it's all about the pits, how you enter the pit, because it comes in and it's like spaghetti on your plate. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Pit limit. Coming out of the pit is fucking fine. Going into it, fuck you know. And if you've messed your car up and your handling is not the best, because you're coming in for damage and you can't turn as quick and as best, you're going to be cutting them corners coming into the pit. Jump aboard with Omro now. Seems to be having a long lead race. It's nice to have a battle now and again, but having a long lead race like that, you'd be surprised how much time you can gain if you just concentrate. As if you're just doing quali laps. Just pump them in, pump them in, pump them in. So no pressure, front or rear, just keep going. You'd be surprised. A quick driver. Check him in a GT3 car. I believe he's quicker than a GT3 car if I remember rightly. You know, race wise, normally he's like in the top 5 or whatever, like, but he's doing well on GT4. Jump aboard Ronaldo now. Had a scrap with him the other day as well. Quick driver. Faster than me, I'm not the quickest anyway, but there's about 80% of the FRL that's fucking quicker than me. I don't care, I love taking part. But he's a quick driver. I think he won, or was on the podium the other day, or last week, I'm not sure. As I can see on the map there, now I got 3 cars all bunched up. I'm looking at the telemetry, there's a second apart from them all. But they seem a little bit closer than expected, I think. Jump on the board with these at the moment. And I will go back down the grid then. I think Tro is next to come down, I don't know. Back. Steve is all on the back. Hasn't gained on Sean. Nice and tight now, coming up the mountain. As a Mercedes got 2 Beamers in front of him. Let's see what can happen coming down the hill. Oh, is there a bit of contact there? Oh, is a little bit more contact? Ah, shit. There's a bit of a knock on the wall, but stays in front. I don't think it'll be too much damage, maybe 1 or 2 seconds, but it's fuck all really. As they all seem to be comfortably driving around the track at the moment, nobody's putting anybody under a lot of pressure, so I think it's a patient game. It's like a game of chess and a strategy. When am I going to come in, how much fuel load I'm going to do, what's the other cars doing. Don't worry about anybody else, worry about your fucking race. If you worry about anybody else's race, I think that's when shit goes wrong. If you concentrate on what you gotta do and not what anybody else has gotta do. If you succeed at doing what you gotta do, It's an achievement. If you worry about anybody else's and you don't achieve what you set out to do, you haven't achieved anything. Because you haven't hit your goal, you haven't hit what you wanted to do. So to worry about anybody else, just focus on your own race. And a lot of people don't do it. I think I saw Bert all over the back of Broad, looking at the telemetry. Broad is a faster car who may have taken Bohan Bert being a lap in front. Jumping back with Tro now, coming down the hill. I'm going uphill, sorry. Sorry. The middle part of the section before they start coming down the mountain. Sorry, Budweiser solving them. Nice little scrap going on here. So we jump on board at the moment. How's the other limiter screaming? Right behind that beamer. He's all over the back of him. Unless he was quicker in a straight line, even with a even with a slipstream. America's gonna look. Is he gonna look? As they pass a back marker, I believe that's King of the Hill that they've just passed. Beamer still edges in front. Nice. So Sean is just in front of these two with just over a second and a half gap. So Will is just being Will. He's gone. Fair play. On a cracking race out in front. But like I said, it's an endurance race. There's a lot of time. You could make a mistake. Anybody can make a mistake. Too much curb, bounce into the wall, anything. Bit of grass, anything. So keep going for it. Jump on board now. Try and get a rear view while I go. Oh, wrong person. Didn't gain any advantage with the slipstream as you come up to the mountain now. It's pointless trying to make too much of an effort trying to overtake. Pointless dive bombing to keep it on track. Nice, lovely. Oh, he's all over the back. He's all over the back of Beamer Power. And I bet Beamer Power is loving it as well. Under pressure. Good race in between these two. You lose a little bit of time there as he goes around that corner. Go on. Let it stick, let it stick. Let's see what we're here for. Good fun racing. Oh, Beamer Power makes a little bit of an error. But they both made errors, just cancel each other out at the moment. Is this going to be an overtaking opportunity? He looks for it. Down on the inside. It's going to be hard to keep on the inside. He does back out, which I think is pretty wise, because to come around there side by side with another car. Oh yeah, let's have a look. Takes him on the inside. Nice. That's a good overtake. Lovely overtake. Can he defend with a powerful Beamer coming up his back straight? No, front straight, sorry. Back, front, whatever straight. Oh, he just has a better drive at that corner. He's gone. Fair play, Steve. Nice drive out that corner, which made you get in front by quite a bit. Beamer Power, come on, son. Come on, Matt. You can get him. This is what we want. We want drivers that can race with each other and keep each other under pressure. Oh, Static makes a bit of an error. He's normally quicker than this. Maybe he's having an off day. King of Hills, kids are coming over the mountain now. As Fearless Rick starts coming down the mountain. Some cars seem to be struggling at the moment. It's a bit weird, because normally the drivers that are on track, they're normally pretty solid. They should be fucking loving it. I think it was the mishap earlier, I think, with the server, because everybody practiced for so long. They had to set them, stuff like that, and I think they lost momentum. But this G portal crashing, it was no fault of anybody, but you know, if the server goes down, we've had to reset there for 5 minutes practice to start quality. So I don't know if the temperature had changed with the track temperature, the air temperature, whatever temperature changed, you know, which made it a little bit more awkward and difficult now for racing, if that makes any sense. But I know it's Bathurst, nice race. Tyres are going to be PSI up because the track is going to be cold because it's a night race, but when you've set it up and you're going to jump into a quali in a race after so long a practice, when the G portal shuts down or the server crashes or whatever, and your momentum and your whatever's going to go, and it does happen. Might not be for everybody, but everybody seems to be having a good race anyway. But some of the quicker guys who were, I think, should be quicker. I don't know, unless they're doing a, like I said, it's a game of chess, it's a game of strategy, with patience, innit? Keep your car on track. You'd be surprised how far and what you can gain just by keeping on track. It's not about how quick you are, it's how much you can keep it on track. Just let everybody else make mistakes. Nelio, I believe, coming in for a pit. It doesn't seem damaged or nothing like that, which seems to be pretty quick, so that may not be tyre change, might be a splash and dash fault. I think he will change tyres next time. I don't think he was in it long enough for a tyre changed. I'm gutted for Lucas, man. He should have come back out, or at least carry on. I'm sure we were starting with 15. Somebody has left the server or race or whatever it may be. I know that I'll be looked at after. Not sure who it is though. There's a fellow Welshman of mine. Just up a road as well, believe it or not. Literally 10-minute walk away. And we've never met. I play drum. Keep it up, bye. Could be my power crossing the line with Steve. Not too far behind. I lost 1 second. Am I reading it right? Sorry. I'm a fucking tit. Cheers Neil for the comment. Sean got a bit of defending to do now. Let's see who's best on brakes coming down, not this corner, the next corner. I believe it's number 21. This is corner number 20. Coming down to 21, 22. Let's see who's best on brakes. Oh! Mercedes goes a little bit deep. I think if kept that nice and tight, he would have been a little bit closer, because the Beamer did it well. I believe also. Oh, he goes a little bit wide, the Beamer. He does catch him slightly, but the Beamer in a straight line is quick. I don't think he'll catch him going up a straight. If he does, he had a better drive out this corner. Coming around the top of the mountain, I think would be best for the Merc to catch the Beamer, but you never know. I think the Beamer might hold him off again and just do another lap like this. As soon as you come up to this part of the track, to overtake it's not impossible. It's just biding your time, that's all, for the person in front to make an error or just drive wide or this or the other. You just take full advantage of their error. It's not even all about overtaking, coming up the mountain, coming down the mountain. It's not about overtaking. Maybe just stay behind, let them make a mistake. We've got 3 straights. Well, 4 straights. You got to start, finish straight, which you can come down on the inside to come up to the first straight before you hit the mountain. And as you come down the back end of the mountain, you got that long straight before turns 21, 22. And if you've got a better drive out of them two, down to turns 23, the final corner, you can, that's the best part for me. As soon as you start climbing the mountain and coming down the mountain, that for overtaking It's hard, and you just got to wait for the car in front to make an error. Apart from that, just bide your time and just let them make an error, and you just stick it out and just wait and pounce on straights. Well, like I said, just take advantage when they make an error. Jump up with Kevin at the moment, who is second at the moment, who out of the pits. So King of the Hill has made his last and final pit, so he's coming out now. Who has a drive through? Oh, he may have upshifted too early coming out of the pit. I hope not. I would have liked to have jumped on board with that to see what happened, but that's all I can think of, because he come out to the pit without a... He didn't go into the pit with a fucking penalty. He come out to the pit with a penalty, so that's all I can think of. He upshifted too quick. As the forgetful, well, he's not forgotten, but he's so far out there back in front. Fair play, he's having a solid race he is. Steve seems to be under a lot of pressure now by Beamer Power. I'll jump on board with these two at the moment. Let's get a review on it. Oh, sorry. See how his drive is out there. Fearless Freak seems to have had a bit of a knock. Ooh, right hand drive. Tro's entered the pit now. As he turns his engine off just before the pit. Sorry, did I tell everybody a secret? Oh. People power starts coming down the hill now, just looking at telemetry. Steve is all over the back of Sean. See with best on brakes and a better drive out this corner. A lot of time can be gained. That curve is a nightmare. He is all over the back now of Sean. As he takes a look, oh my god, oh no way, no way, tamping. Steve, keep driving mate, Steve, keep driving, you're gonna lose too much time, keep driving, it's an endurance race. When the driver catches up, then letting him by, stopping on track is no good. Just keep driving until the driver catches up. Yeah, brilliant, you are. Happy days. Good sportsmanship. Don't ever stop on track. Whenever you make a, if it's your fault and you made an error to a driver, you caused, do not stop on track for the car to catch up or something like that. Just keep driving, because if you stopped on track, the car who's still racing doesn't know you have stopped. You could come around the corner and hit you, not realising. So if you just keep the momentum going, so that car or the following cars overtake you until the car you've allegedly took off track to catch up, that's the best way to do it. Don't ever stop on track, just keep going and let that car catch up. Keep driving slower, you know, it's still fair, but don't ever stop on track. That's when accidents happening. Wait for that driver to catch up. It doesn't matter if it's half a lap or a lap. Just keep driving until that car catches up. Being stationary on track is no good. From behind racing and whatever, and they want to overtake a car and you're in the way, they'd hit in a brick wall. I know it's, I don't know what to say about that one, but that's unlucky. Sean did go a little bit wide, he did touch a bit of a grass when he come back on track. Steve, in all fairness, was on track. I'm not sure how we could have done about it, but let's keep racing and have fun, guys. But if anybody gets hit off track and stuff like that, do not stop on track. Just keep driving, just slower for the other car to catch up and then overtake you safely to give the place back. That's my view, but he's having a good, oh, he's getting tight there now. He doesn't want to give him that position. Shit happened earlier, but a nice little scrap going on between these two now. Let's jump on board. Jump on board with Sean now. Let's have a look this way. Have a review going on. Sean is still under pressure by Steve now. Oh, he's under a lot of pressure now. As it looks now. Sorry guys. Shit. Are they neck and neck? Get up to the second corner. And Steve Nickett just gets in front. We count out our Beamer, mind. He sells Steve off. Can Beamer power come back? I don't know if he got a little bit of damage or the tyres are starting to wear now because they've still got to make a pit and we've still got just over, well, an hour of racing left to go. With an hour of racing, no tyre change. I'm surprised they're still going as quick as they are. Fair play, looking after their tyres well. Good racing. Like I said guys, it's like an hour racing. Sorry, fuck's sake. Changing the angle of the camera, sorry guys. As well, got a lovely lead out in front. Like I said, you got Steve overtaking Sean now, maybe got some breathing space with a bit of clear track. It's always better with a track like this because when you're under pressure going around, especially the mountain part, you can make mistakes. You could be an alien. You just tap our wall. You're just like the rest of us. Cars are going to overtake. That's one thing you don't want to do. It's a demanding track, and fair play to everybody. Everybody's having a good race. I'm getting it for Lucha, so he come in the pit after lap 3 or 4 maybe, I'm not sure. Which I'd like to have seen him back on track, and Tarek too. Why are you in the pits? I hope he's just coming in for a repair as well, but Will is comfortable out in front as they're all bunched in the first part of the track. The last part of the sector, but the first part of the track. I'll just go down the field as it stands at the moment, which you have Will in first. Then you got Steve in second. Coming down a tricky part of the course. There's Sean in third, not too far behind. Oh, it makes a bit of an error. Who's coming up there now? So the last thing we need is him or anybody to go into the side of him. But he comes back out in third. I think Road is too far behind in fourth to make any bit of an impact coming down our hill. For a back marker, I didn't check for that, sorry. Could have caused a bit of an incident, but then I go with Kevin, who's in fifth. Everybody's have seemed to have spread out a little bit now. They just have their own little race. As Beamer is all, oh, Nelio is all over the back of Beamer Power. Beamer Power must have damage, or his tyres are fucking gone. Like, his tyres are gone. He means to come into the pit now, because that'll be his final pit. And Nelio is all over the back of Beamer Power. Jump on board with Elio now and see what it can do. Wow, that beamer is just gone. That's crazy. Did anybody notice the speed on the generator coming down there flat out? Or is it just me? Oh, I don't know if it can go quicker, is it? It seemed to me that was the fucking maximum the generator will go, but I know 40, 50, is it? It's a good drive out this corner. Look him down, he's just pulling away. That's unbelievable. Jump on with beam of power now. Oops, sorry. Sorry for streaming the sack, guys. I was pressing the wrong fucking button, look. Yeah, but that generator is never gonna catch a beamer on the straight. Around the mountain, yeah, this beamer gonna make a mistake for the generator to pass, in my eye anyway, so if that beamer keeps it on track, the generator got no chance, but the generator on track I'd say is stronger, but it's not quick, it's not fast. Does that make any sense? It's better on corners, quicker, this, that and the other, but it's crap on the straights. But I do like a generator myself, though. Like I said, it's an endurance race, it's not all about speed. Crossing the fucking line after 2 hours. This King of the Hill is coming for a pit again, I think. Tarnic is 5 laps down, Fearless is 1 lap down, he's come out now, he's done his final pit, so I think he's gonna go long to the end now. Battle at the moment is these two. That's the closest what the telemetry is telling me, but sorry guys, I'm gonna jump on board with the leader at the moment. I need to go for a fucking piss and I shall be back in a couple of minutes. back. So let's have a look how it stands still. Nick Hill seems to be retiring because he's been in there for a long time. I'm not sure who his teammate is. I don't know, they're different colour cars, so I don't think those two are teammates. I don't even think they are they teammates in endurance? I'm not sure. But apart from Tanak is in, so we've only got 11 racers out on track at the moment, at the looks of it, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's racing. Fair play to the guys. One has disappeared, but the other three have stuck it out and stayed in a pit just to watch the other guys race. So Fearless Freak is last at the moment, but the guy in front of him is Bohan Burt, and he will be passed by Fearless Freak. Omro makes a mistake, come back on the track safely. Yes, he does. So he's lost a lot of time as Tro is out. Sorry guys, there's not a lot of battles going on. It's only the back markers catching up to the other guys. Just like that. There's Ganelio. I believe we started last. I don't know, I think he started last and then we 6th. I'll have to check that later now. But I'm sure he was way down the fucking park. But he seems to be on a solid race. That'd be my power. Coming down the most awkward part of the track. Well, saying that, the 2 turns before the fucking downhill bit. That can be pretty awkward. Ooh, bit of a slide. Keeps it out on track though. As it all bunched up now at the middle of the track. Let's go with Kevin. Comfortable in 3rd. We go Broad. No disrespect, I can't fucking say your name. Brojabella. And we got Will, who's comfortable on the front as well. Right then guys, I'm just going to put the map up a little bit bigger just to see what everybody is on track, because you got cars lapping 22, 23, 76. So where's Troan? Huh? That didn't make fucking sense, does it? So Tro's in 8th, but he's coming in. Oh, it's a fucking lap down, man. Oh, do you know what? I'm thick as fuck. So he's the leader of that group, and he's last of that group as it stands. Bit confusing, guys, sorry. as we jump on board with Fearless Freak, who's under a bit of pressure. Roger Bella, whatever. He fucking teleport though, I'm sure. Sorry guys, my distract. Can't remember. He was just on track, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. We'll soon find out. Anyway. Seems to be having a cracking race with just under 45 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen, with Steve put in with Kevin under a lot of fucking pressure, which is just what we want to see. The last 45-30 minutes are going to be crucial with pit stop and stuff like that. Like I said, it's a game of chess with everybody racing as they are. That pit stop, when they come back out, whenever they see fit, I think it'll be a bit more cars, a bit more bunched up. Steve can all over back with Kevin. I don't like I could. Oh my word. Steve. Should take advantage of that. Kevin keeps on track. Does he take him on the outside? No. Can't take him on the outside. But we jump on board with Kevin now. Not yet. Not yet. Is it going to be a close one? Is he going to be in front? Is he going to be behind after this corner? Who's going to be best on brakes? He just edges in front. Lovely. We've got plenty of time left. You still got just over 40 minutes. Follow these two coming down the mountain now. Alright. Let's see what can happen now coming out of this turn 17, 18 I think. They're coming down now. Let's go out to turn 20. Or 18, 19 and then this one's 20. Can he gain an advantage? Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm braking all over the back of him. He is not giving him any breathing space at all. He's putting him under a lot of pressure, which is brilliant. Keep it up, guys. Hee-haw! Let's see who can have the better drive on this corner. If we can get enough of the slipstream. The beamer has pulled away. Well, you come in the back. Sorry guys, this is the closest battle at the moment. We're going to stick up more with you two. Just checking. Ah, sorry guys, I pressed the wrong fucking button for some reason. I pressed triangle button. I got my configuration triangle button as that. Sorry guys. Let's see if we can get him down into the final corner. If you're going to get a good drive out to the final corner, don't be too close to him coming into the first corner, because you want a little bit of a breathing space. I pull back a little bit, ease off the throttle, let him go for it, and now attack the corner just to try and get a better drive out of it. Does that make sense? There we go. He's all over the back of him now. He's all over the back of him now. Let's have a look then. Can he do it? Can he keep the stick in? He keeps it in front. Oh, no way. Does the people overtake him? Ah, oh, nice with Kevin. He comes back and keeps his place. Nice. Let's see more of that again at next lap. Oh, there's a bit of a mistake by a BMW on Rosa. For the battle between these two now, eased off a little bit with that little bit of an incident coming up the hill, but like I said earlier, it's an endurance race. It's 37 minutes left, just over 35 minutes. I know 35 minutes doesn't seem, oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's not long left. Basically drivers need a pit, and drivers have already pitted. This is what's going to be fun now, when everybody has pitted, to see where everybody is. Does that make sense? So hopefully when everybody's pitted, they'll all come out, we'll see where everybody is, and then that's where the positions are. But with Kevin, Will Friedman, we haven't talked about him a lot in this endurance race, because what's the point? Look at that. Fair play. Will is having the fucking time of his life. I would say time, I would say fucking race. Fair play, well done. Keep that up. as for the guys watching, commenting and stuff like that, I appreciate it. Thank you for the comments, stuff like that, and I hope you're enjoying the race, to be honest with you. Peace. FRL ACC. Let's get down to business. Oof. Here we go. As he tries going for it again. These are at the moment on track. So we're sticking on board with these two. So if I jump on board with Steve, I can do this. Better still, jump on board. I jump on board with Kevin. Have a go. Coming down Neil. It's alright. Like I said, if you put the guy in front under pressure on a track like this, it's like 50-50. They will or may not make an error. You've got to be so precise on this fucking track, it's unbelievable. Wow. Over the mountain, like. Well, let's see if fucking Steve can catch with Kevin up and is it? Come on. I'm gonna say, oh, is Kevin going wide and stuff like that? Why didn't Steve take full advantage of that? I would have. I don't know who's on track limits and stuff like that. Maybe he's on his third track limit, maybe that's why he's not being so aggressive. Or maybe he's just having a game of chess. The patience game, isn't it? Especially endurance. And all I gotta say is, how many asses are them out there racing? Because my ass would be fucking numb. Let's come past the mountain section now. Lovely. These two are having a fucking great time. Sorry guys, no disrespect to anybody else on track, but this is the closest battle at the moment. Everybody seems to be spread out. I can't go anywhere else, to be honest with you, or look or whatever, because this is the battle for second place. And with Kevin is defending that Beamer. Steve must have milked it away. Let's see who can have the better drive out this corner. It's an awkward track, see, because the Beamer is powerful in a straight line. It's hard to overtake a Beamer, but you can. It is possible, because we've seen it. So have a better drive out of the corner than a Beamer, and you will overtake it. But you still got to overtake with a car fucking in front defending them, now. So it's a bit of an awkward one. Everybody says Beamer's fast in a straight line and stuff like that, but you'd be surprised how many cars are faster than a fucking Beamer, even though they might be the quickest. And oh, they came close then. Yes, but there was no contact. That was good. Very, very good. And we just got just over 30 minutes left to go. And like I was saying earlier, right, the car in front is a Mercedes. And you got a Mercedes and BMW battling it out now on the Mercedes in front of the Beamer, which is like fucking, I don't know, a fucking lap maybe? No, like 2/3 of the lap. That's got to be about 2/3 of the lap, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't say quarter, I say about 2/3 of a lap. And they got a Mercedes in front of a Beamer, so BMW, yeah, they're dominant in a straight line. It's just having a setup tidy, innit? Got a comfortable car, a comfortable race that you can do it in. When you come to Bathurst, yeah, you can fucking, it's up to you, and at the end of the day, do fucking setups and whatnot. But it doesn't prove that the BMW is the more dominant car. BMW is the most dominant car. The Bentley, there's not even one fucking, sorry, Bentley's not even a GT4 category, sorry. But it doesn't prove that the Mercedes and the BMW is the dominant car in a straight line. Because you've got the Mercedes in front by so fucking much. It just says +1 lap. So I don't even know how fucking far that is. Until second position crosses the line. Sorry if I'm starting to talk fucking shit. I've had fucking a few Budweisers, like, and I'm not gonna stop enjoying this race and drinking Budweiser either. And here we go. Hey, with Kevin got some defending to do. I'm gonna jump on board with no, I was gonna jump on board with Kevin, but let's jump on board with he's too generous. Fair play to Steve, he's too generous. He could have attacked him a little bit more, but Steve, fair play, good driver. He's just keeping it on track. He doesn't want no incidents, stuff like that. He went too fucking wide there, and fair play to Steve. Good racing. There's no other people on track, guys, so we're battling at the moment. Yeah, you got Fearless Freak, the Fearless Freak, top in the bottom of the table. Bohan Bird in 9th. You got Broad in 8th. Fellow Welshman in 7th. And Nelly, who's in the pit, in 6th. Sean, who's in 5th. Beamer Power, 735i. I'm assuming that's what he got. BMW 735i. Very nice. And you got Steven, who's under a lot of fucking pressure from with Kevin. Sorry, I said it the wrong way around. With Kevin's under a lot of pressure from Steve. Coming into the pit. Final pit. Well, let's see how this stands out then. When everybody makes it pit, I think there will be people, sorry, a lot closer than what they are now, obviously, you know, but he runs wide with Kevin, which is unfortunate. He must have lost about a second and a half there. Tarek receives a stop go with 30 seconds. A stop go of 30 seconds. You may just say fucking come into the pit. Can I do my oil change and just clean the front of my car and still do my number plate on the back and make sure it's visible, is it? Yeah. See ya. Apart from that, with Kevin, seems to be having a couple. There's just driving. Friedman coming up the back of, so you know, he is about a quarter of the lap away. Kevin's about half a lap away, no, well, about a third of the lap away, with 25 minutes to go. So, fuck, everybody's been on a lapped car now. So it's taken 90 minutes for Will Friedman to lap every single person in the field. I just say 90 minutes, I'm just rounding off the nearest fucking whole number, right? I know it says 4, you should go to 20, I know, blah blah blah. I know. I need us 10 minutes. Yeah, but apart from that, so Will Friedman have lapped everybody. Taken an hour and 14 minutes to do so, ish. And he's comfortable out in front. He's still gonna make a pit stop, but pit stop doesn't take fucking 2 minutes. Short pit stop. It's a very, 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 very short pit stop. The worst part of the pit stop is coming into it, because you gotta go left, right, left, right, left, right. You just go fucking straight over the curbs. If you don't get a corner cut in or whatever. You see the fucking limit line, you just go for the limit line. Don't worry about the fucking left, right, left, right, left, right before you hit the pin entry I'm on about. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Exit, brilliant. But it is a short pit though, I do like it. So the undercut here, would it work so much? Very not, I don't think. I don't think so. It's too small of a pit stop. As soon as you come in, you're nearly going out. I'll jump aboard with the race leader, who is a lap in front of the whole field. Still has to make a pit, but he's a lap and gotta be about from there to there. I don't know, about 15-20 seconds. I say about 20-25 seconds. Let's see, about 20 seconds from there to there. He's about 20 seconds, and might even be fucking more now. And he's a lap in front, so when he comes into a pit stop, he's comfortable coming out in front. He's got a bit more power coming down the straight after turn 1 as he approaches turn 2. Boom, boom. Sean is flashing a back marker, no doubt. That back marker either Boham Burt. Had a solid race. Whoa, what's happened there? I should have just went like anyway, Sean, and just flicked up with something else, like, I might be here and I've seen things. But everybody seems to be spread out at the moment. It's just back markers, catching back markers, and everybody seems to be having a good race. These pit stops, I'm intrigued. So when these four come out, I want to see where these come out. I know it's 30 seconds, and then plus 8, which is 31, plus a lap. So from there to there. I don't know, it says plus 27. The telemetry just fucked. I didn't even know what's going on, to be honest with you. The telemetry is fucking shit. If that's the case, on track, it sure is that far on track from Steve will pass that one, Nelio to pass Shaw. That's a touch and go, I think. I think Tro may make it, I don't know, but I don't think from Tro down or Jean. Who's a couple of laps down anyway? Tro to Sean. Interesting. Just need the front ones to pit now. Will Friedman, fair play. I'd say he's driver of the day, because he's been out in front. He's come first, he's just driven immense, and he's lapped every single fucking car, and he's good, fair play. But you can't back, but you can't. I've got to give driver of the day to Will. From there down to here, I can't pick anybody. No disrespect to anybody, you've all been driving fucking brilliant. It's just as hard to pick when there's been a couple of battles going on. You know, especially with Steve 789. He's had a cracker, Nelly's had a cracker, Trove's had a cracker, bro. Oh, Beamer. They've all had a cracker, but I just can't pick one out, so I'd have to give it to the race winner, the driver of the day, with the amount of pace he's had and how far out in front he is, and making a pit stop and still being a lap in front. I know it's an endurance race of 2 hours. After 1 hour, yeah, it'd be like, oh fuck it, if he's still a lap down after he's made his pits. But you know, it's a 2 hour race, it's a long time, and he has not made any error. You know, you gotta. I'll stick with Will Friedman. He's my driver of the day, because he haven't made no mistake at all. I have got 2 or 3 others which I would like to put in a hat and just juggle about and stuff like that, because they've been on par racing, do you know what I mean? Not racing each other, but what they've done on track, pace wise and stuff like that. It's not all about how fast you are and stuff like that, it's about, to me, driver of the day is not who's the quickest on pole, who's the quickest round the track, and who's finished the race first and stuff like that. Driver of the day to me is whoever's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th or whatever, and who's been battling for 1, 2, 3 cars from start to finish, close battles, keeping it nice, tight and clean and stuff like that, and then dominating out of that little bit of a group, like 2 or 3 cars maybe or whatever, for the 40-hour race it may be. You've dominated them but it's been close battles and you've been switching places as you're doing so and stuff like that. It's that, you could be down there fucking 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th or whatever. That's where the battle is. But it's the excitement, it's the racing at the end of the day. It's not about, oh, because I come first, I'm driving the day. It doesn't become down like that. It's like, I like to see close battles, and this seems to be the closest battle of Steve and Beamer Power. Beamer Power got a lot of defending to do with Kevin and Sean still left the pit, and if the telemetry says right, with Beamer Power being like 20 odd seconds behind Sean, who knows. With Steve is a lot of pressure with nearly breathing down his fucking neck. I'll jump on board with these two now. Yeah, like, remember the last time we watched this fucking incident? Oh, sorry, I fault. It was a Janetta last time. This is a Mercedes now. Taking a nice deep inside line, I bet you. Straight back on the risen line. The curb. I don't know if you can or can't lose time coming up on that curb, because unless you touch your grass then you're fucked. But the first corner you want to take it nice and tight into the corner, because it like sucks you in sort of thing. You want to come in and out. Whoop. Is the undercut going to work? I'm not too sure on this track, to be honest with you, and where everybody else is on track. Still go with Kevin and Sean out on track. With if the telemetry says 20 seconds for Beamer Power, Beamer Power is 20 seconds behind Sean. He's going to be in front of Sean, but with Kevin it's hard to tell because the telemetry is fucking... For me, all depends. If Sean with Kevin come in, if it's a splash and dash, it can be tight because there's a short pit. But being a short pit, splash and dash, I don't know how long you're gonna waste. 15-20 seconds, and there's if Kevin comes in for a splash and dash or refusing for 5-6 seconds, I think that with Kevin will come out. If he comes in, if Sean comes in, he's definitely going to lose a lot of spaces because he's got to come into the pit with Beamer Power right behind him. I say right behind him, it's not fucking far on fucking the map, like 20 seconds. It'll take him about fucking 20 seconds just to come in the pit and stop. So Sean is going to lose a lot of places with Kevin and the Beamer Power. If the Kevin comes in for a splash and dash, it's going to be tight coming out of the pit, I think. With Kevin, he's the nailers. I think Shaw will lose out. I would think with Kevin, it's going to be touch and go. Be a couple of cars coming down the mountain now. And Steve is all over the back of him, like. Let's see what can happen between these two. Who's the better driver at this corner? Let's have a look. Personally, I'd stay behind him and stay as close as I can coming out to turn 1. I'd keep it on track. He's way too close, but yeah, look. I'd keep it on track and I'd just take him coming out to turn 1, so have a better drive out to there. I'll just do him. BMW is quick in a straight line, but let's see who can have the better drive in it out to turn 1. I would have done the same. You could have overtaken him, maybe. I'm not saying he could have. I'm just saying he could have made the move, but it would have been a bit reckless in my eyes. So I would have saved it to this one. Oh my god, here we go. Voila. And you go with Kevin. Will Friedman just passing these as well. So Beamer Power is being passed by the race leader. So the race leader, when he catches up to with Kevin. Ah, shit. Yeah. Shit, sorry. The fuck was I following? Got a little bit confused. I'm on board with one person. I thought it was another. My fault. So Will is comfortably out in front anyway. So with Kevin's coming in now. So this is gonna be Kevin, I'm fucking pitted. Sorry, this is what I'm on about. So Steve is here. With Kevin is here. With Kevin comes in for a splash and dash. Happy days. If it's not a splash and dash. Oh, it's gonna be fucking tight. I think with Kevin will come out in front, no problem. Definite. Now, you need to know, but spice things up a little bit more. Sean keeps it on track, nice and tight. Oh, he makes a bit of an error. Oh, is that a commentator's curse? Oh my god, sorry. Oh, no way. So Troll goes past. Oh, sorry Sean, if that's a commentator's curse. Sorry about that. So, as it stands, we have Will Friedman out in front, who has lapped the whole field, with Kevin in second, who has a comfortable lead from Steve, who has a comfortable lead from BM Power, was a comfortable lead from Nelio. These two have a comfortable lead between each other. Sorry, I can't tell you how far because the telemetry is fucking shit. Sean and Bert. There's a bit of a gap between M2 and everybody else and Fearless Freak. Pepe, just keep that going. I don't know what happened with him. He's normally solid. He's normally a little bit quicker than that, so he may have made an error. Broad. There's so many talented racers on this fucking grid tonight. There's a few I have never raced with, so it'd be nice to race with them, like Omro. You got Tarek and fair play, he's come back out. Must have had a hell of a fucking damage because he was in there for quite a bit. And I think King of the Hill and Lucas are both retired. The damage may be too significant to come back out by the time they come back out, but like I said, it's an endurance race, anything can happen. But fair play to everybody, they've kept on track, and the only errors I've ever seen were the last part of the fucking track where they come down and hit with a curb, bit of grass and stuff like that. But apart from that, you know, the top of the wall or whatever, it's always going to be expected anyway. We've got 14 drivers on track going around the mountain part of it. And then, as we just under 4 minutes to go till the end of the endurance race. Ooh. With Kevin keeps it nice and tight. So as it stands, you have Will in first, with Kevin second, Steve in third, Beamer Power 4, Nelio 5th, you got Trio 6th, Sean 7th. Oh, taps the wall with, oh, I wouldn't say major fucking contact, but that's going to affect his drivability, no doubt. I hope it doesn't cost him too much time. I think he will be about a second slower than normal. Where you got Bohan Furt, who's in 8th. Fearless Freak is back in the pit. Or is in the pit. Brood, Omro, Tarek is out. Alice. I think he will finish where he is now because he is not going to make up 2-3 laps in 2.5 minutes, because that's his finishing position now. 12th, King of the Hill and Lucas Gaming, we're still in the pit. So if we jump on board with the race now. Sorry guys, I'm trying to show you as much as I can and talk as much as I can, so you're not so, well, if I'm doing the fucking edit, just let me know. Just comment, shut the fuck up. But nothing worse than comms with no comms, if you know what I mean. Streaming no comms. I know I fucked up Monday, but lesson learned. I just go through the field at the moment now because everybody seems to be spread out. This may be everybody's finishing positions, like. I bet. You are? Don't take him off. Right guys, the leader is on the final lap. So what we'll do, because everybody seems to be spread out along the field, we'll jump on board with Will. Who's got about 2/3 of the track to go. Well, I'd say 2/3. The next corner too, then it'll be about 2/3. Disable start program. So when Will crosses the line, oh no! When Will crosses the line with Kevin, it's going to start another one. If with Kevin slows down and lets Friedman past, so Friedman's going to come across the line, and with Kevin's going to start another fresh lap in second, and just hoping you got enough fuel to go to the end. But you got these two, which are very close now. So you got one more lap with these two. Oh, the car stays on track. I'm not sure who it is, but we'll have a look between these two now. I think he'll have a better straight line speed going around the mountain and stuff like that. I'm sure he can keep him behind him. Last couple of corners may be a bit of a challenge. All depends how the tyres are going off as well. Fair play guys. I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a pit, and but everybody kept it on track and clean and stuff like that. But I don't know what's happened for the people to come in the pit. But all I can say is a big, massive congratulations to Will Friedman, who is first for the Bathurst finale race for the FRL ACC category endurance mixed GT4 GT3. I say mixed GT3 GT4. What I meant was 1 week the GT3, the next the GT4, the week after GT3, the week after GT4. That's what I meant by mixed. There's non-mixed cars on track. Just a mixed class each race. So with Kevin is in first, with Marty under a lot of fucking pressure now from Steve. Sorry I missed this guys. Let's see how this pans out. With Kevin got a lot of defending to do from Steve. Let's see who can have the better drive up. He's gonna back out Steve maybe and just get the corner. Unlucky. If I was Steve, I would have kept pressure on, braked, let with Kevin go a little bit deeper, then cut inside, and then maybe have a little bit of a drag race to the fucking finish line. But in all fairness to everybody on fucking track tonight, well done. The Beam of Power's coming home in fourth. So as it stands, I can tell you the top 9, which is Will Friedman first, with Kevin second, Steve's third, Beamer Power fourth, Nelio fifth, Tro sixth, Sean seventh, Bo Hunt third, eighth, Peeler Street 9. After that I can't tell you no more because the standings as it stands, unless you're going to check a flag, I'm not sure if it counts or whatever. You've got to cross our line, so we'll jump on board with these guys. Yeah, I don't even know how it works to be honest with you, but it was a fucking great race, great final, and fair play to everybody who kept it on track. Even if you didn't keep it on track, fair play to you to fucking keep it on track as long as you fucking did. It's a demanding track, great overtaking opportunities, but fair play to Will Friedman with Kevin and Steve, who managed to top the top three. Very nice. This is the finale of Bathurst FRL ACC GT4 category 2-hour race. I hope you enjoy the stream, guys. Peace. I'm FRL Darren Mark. I hope you don't do your fucking head in. I do everybody else's head in, but I hope you've had a good night racing and enjoying the race stream anyway. Peace.